Hey folks, here Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to yet another Thursday live stream. Chalo. So today we are going to discuss about few important points, especially about two important points. One is about Kotak Bank, the news that came in today, and because of which the stock did see a lot of negative reaction. For those who have been following this bank for quite some time, it was what happened to my trading view? 1 minute, just went totally into black screen. Uh, 1 minute. So it will start, but to whatever I remember today, the stock went down almost by 10%. As I mentioned, the screen is not opening in front of me right now, Trading View ka. So we'll still check one more time. But yes, now it's open. Kotak Mahindra Bank launch chart. So today the stock was down by what? The morning I had seen it was around 10% down, and yes, 10.87% down, right? So today the stock has seen a huge negative reaction because of something. And what is that something is what we are going to understand today. So an amazing discussion is coming up. So just let's focus on some key points. This is the best example of how you do fundamental analysis of certain news. Okay. uh, Many people start comparing. See, whenever a stock falls like 10% in a single day, many people feel that now it has already fallen 10%. Is this a good time to buy or not? Some people feel, acha, 10% it has gone down, maybe another 2-3%, then they should be the right time to buy. So people feel that, okay, they start comparing it with what has happened in the past, right? So today only I got some queries that Rachna, you know what, we did see Polycab also a few months back. A bad news had come about Polycab. The stock went down, and you know how it has bounced back today. So could a similar thing happen with Kotak Bank also? That if the stock corrects, could there be a chance that it bounces back very quickly like Polycab did? So what we are going to do is we are going to understand what was the news with Kotak Bank. We are also going to understand uh, is the comparison with Polycab right or wrong? If wrong, then with what could we compare is also what we are going to understand. We are going to understand that whether this is the first time that RBI has taken an action against any such bank, or whether there is any precedence, whether there is any other bank which has seen some backlash coming from RBI. What happened in that case? Did they really come out of it or not? So a lot of interesting facts are going to come up in today's video. So just keep up the focus, right? So first and foremost, we need to understand that yes, RBI had uh, yesterday only RBI said that they ordered Kotak Bank to cease and desist with immediate effect. Cease and desist. So stop basically. Okay. Stop what? Number one, onboarding of new customers through its online and mobile banking channels. So very important. Can they onboard new customers now? Answer is no. Big no. Okay. But through what? Through online banking and through mobile banking. Okay. In simple words, if a customer comes to the branch, to the physical branch of the bank, can they onboard new clients? Answer is yes. Onboarding has been stopped for new clients through its online and mobile banking channels only. Okay, is this simple? Yes. Second thing, RBI has said that you will not be allowed to issue any fresh credit cards. Is that a big thing? Again, yes. Now here they have not made a differentiation whether that customer is coming online or offline or what. No, for credit cards, it's just a blanket thing. The moment you're wanting to issue credit cards, no, that will not be allowed. Okay. So if this is clear, we need to understand that why did RBI take such a strict action, and have they taken it just like that? I mean, बहुत many people feel, बहुत लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि यार ये अचानक कर दिया क्या? Okay, or has there been some at least had RBI given certain points that okay, we have already examined, you need to change, you need to make your compliances right, you need to change your systems. Has that happened in the past? Answer is yes. So RBI had examined the IT practices, information technology practices, for the year 2022 and 2023, and that time also they had found it deficient. So RBI had then asked the bank to take certain corrective action plans. Okay, so 22, 23, 2 years where RBI found that there are certain deficiencies. They told Kotak Mahindra Bank that yes, there are certain corrective action plans that you must take. But again, what happened? Bank was found to be significantly non-compliant with the corrective action plans also in the subsequent assessments that were done by RBI. Okay, so बाद में भी जब when RBI did certain assessments, they found that yes, even their corrective action plan, they are not compliant with that. So in simple words, did RBI take this action just like that, or had they warned them in the past? They had warned them in the past, 22, 23, but when they understood that they are not complying with whatever is required by RBI, that is when they took this strict action. Okay, simple to clear. Now understand, whatever restrictions RBI has put, are these temporary or are these permanent? Obviously, they are temporary. Temporary till when? Till Kotak Mahindra Bank actually takes these corrective actions. So what will bank need to do? Bank will need to get an external audit done, and then it will have to be addressed by the auditor that yes, now they are compliant, this, that. Maybe RBI will also do one more checking, and after that, if RBI feels that yes, okay, they are compliant, then they will restore the power to Kotak Mahindra Bank. Okay. Is Kotak Mahindra Bank also agreeing to this? Yes. So basically, Kotak Mahindra Bank gave a clarification on RBI order, and they said that yes, we know, we agree, and they also commented that yes, onboarding of new clients through banks online and mobile banking channels will be stopped for now, temporarily halted. Basically, they'll also not be issuing fresh credit cards. That is what bank is also telling now. But what bank is saying? Bank is saying that bank will upgrade its technology quickly. They'll make their IT system stronger. They will try and resolve all these issues as quickly as possible. And they are saying that whoever are the existing customers of Kotak Mahindra Bank, they need not worry. This is a clarification by Kotak Mahindra Bank on the RBI order, mentioning that whoever are our existing customers, they need not worry. And whatever services they are using from Kotak Mahindra Bank, that will be continued. Okay, that is what clarification Kotak Mahindra Bank has given. Okay, now let us understand. I'm going to share my screen. Something very important. Bank people are telling that there is not going to be a material impact on their business. Okay, bank is mentioning that no significant impact, no material impact on the business will happen. So for that, what I did was I tried to check their annual report of 2023, and I was just trying to think that okay, if they are not going to be onboarding new clients through mobile and through banking apps, through banking, online banking, and through mobile apps, then we should know that how much is the percentage of new customer acquisition through digital channels as compared to total. Let me rephrase and let me clarify what point I'm trying to clear. Bank on one hand is saying that there will be no material impact on the business. What I'm trying to think is that okay, of course I honor the management's statement, but what I was just trying to think is that if Kotak Mahindra Bank has acquired 100 clients, has acquired 100 customers, out of 100 customers, how many customers did they onboard through the digital channel? Because right now that digital channel is going to be banned. So we have to understand what happened in 2023, and we'll have to try and extrapolate that to 2024, right? So let me share my screen and let me share some statistics, basically screenshot from annual report only. Okay, in the annual report of 2023, they have mentioned, this is the highlight that I've done, 72% banks new savings account sourced through Kotak 811. Basically, Kotak 811 is like the digital bank, is what they are saying. So all the digital acquisitions, this, that. So basically, Kotak Mahindra Bank says we are a digitally first bank. Okay, that's how they portray themselves. We're digitally first. So out of 100 new customers acquired, 72 are acquired through the digital channel. Okay, if that be so, now let me ask you, I have my own understanding. I shared the data also. Okay, I'll share one more data before I ask the question to you. Okay, so what is bank saying? There will be no material impact. Okay, on the other hand, when I tried to check how much clients have been added, 72% clients have been new savings account have been sourced through Kotak 811. One more point is that how much is the growth in these savings account? 42% growth in Kotak 811 savings account. So understand, is this a fantastic data? It is very good data actually. So if you look at it standalone, wow, they are saying that they are digitally first. 72% are coming through a digital channel. 42% growth. All these are seen as good numbers. But right now, RBI has put a ban on exactly the same thing, that you will not be able to onboard new clients through this route. In that case, is that going to be a bad point for Kotak Mahindra Bank? Yes or no? What do you feel with this data point? What do you feel? Ankit is saying many customers have opened Kotak 811 uh, account through their mobile or net banking. Exactly. So they will now be innovative enough to they will now be innovative enough to open accounts from branch. Ranjit ji, I doubt a little bit. I mean, okay, let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask this question to everyone. If you were to open an account, would you be willing to go to a branch to open your account? I just want a yes or a no. Okay. The previous question ka yes answer I've got. And I'm happy that everyone understands that it ideally can impact the bank in a big way if they are not able to quickly implement the changes that RBI is telling them. Okay, I want an answer from you all that if you were to open an account, would you be willing to go in a bank physically and open an account? See, never. I will look for other alternatives. No, I'll go only for online. Ma'am, in this digital world, nobody open account physically. A big no, right? Online is much feasible. Okay, so just thought of sharing 5, 6 comments. Yes, it'll affect very badly. Correct. So I hope everyone has understood the impact that I was trying to explain you all. Correct. Of course, given the fact that yes, it is digitally first, is that it is good. Now only question is how agile they are, how fast they are in actually complying with RBI norms, right? Now let me ask one next question to you. Is this the first time that RBI has taken action against any bank, or has any other bank also faced the heat pretty recently? And this is 2020. Any other bank which has seen this type of heat from RBI? RBI had mentioned a very similar thing. That absolutely right. Tarun, Super Tarun has given the first answer. HDFC Bank. Wow, so many answers with HDFC now. Trinab has given HDFC Bank. Pradeep says HDFC Bank. Anup, Rajarshi Gupta, Prasanna, Harshil. क्या बात है? Many answers now with HDFC Bank, right? So now, yes, absolutely correct. Okay. So now let us understand that yes, HDFC Bank had faced a similar heat. They were also asked to halt the launch of the then forthcoming digital business generating activities. They were also asked to halt the sourcing of new credit card customers and all that, right? So very similar things had happened with HDFC Bank. Now, important, everyone, if you are sitting with a pen and paper, or if you have something to jot down, 2, 3 important points we have to understand. December 2020 was the month in which RBI had instructed HDFC Bank to halt some operations, something like, again, onboarding new clients and credit cards. Is that okay? We are not going into details of that. That was December 2020. Okay. In August 2021, RBI had partially lifted the ban on HDFC Bank, and they had permitted them to resume issuing of new credit cards. Okay, so understand. December 2020 when they put a ban, August 2021 when they partially lifted the ban, and somewhere around March 2022 they had allowed HDFC to go back to normalcy. Okay, till here. So now what we should do ideally is that if we have a precedence, understand, absolutely, Bank of Baroda as well. So right now what I've taken as as an example, what we are going to do is we are going to try and analyze what happened with HDFC Bank 9 months from December 2020 to August 2021. 9 months almost they have had those restrictions. As I mentioned, in August 2021 also partially restrictions were lifted, and in December 2020 March 2022 these restrictions were finally taken away. Okay, so now, what we are going to do is we are going to analyze the chart of HDFC. We'll try and see how HDFC had performed in that time frame. We'll try and understand how one of its obviously key competitors, ICICI, had performed in that zone. We'll try and see how Bank Nifty had performed in that zone. And then we'll try and see whether HDFC Bank was able to outperform Nifty 50, Bank Nifty in that time frame, or whether it outperform or underperform. So we'll quickly see those charts. So I'm just going to share my screen. Okay. All right. Okay. Everyone, pay attention now. Very important point coming up. This is before the restrictions were put from RBI. Okay, so here you can see clearly the stock was in an uptrend. This is before the restrictions were put. This is during the period when restrictions were imposed. Completely sideways. Okay, completely sideways from what? 1st December 2020 to 30th August 2021. I have not taken exact data. This is just a weekly chart. I have taken first week, last week. Okay, just for doing it quickly. Okay, so not 100% exact date wise. Again, I'm giving a disclaimer. So here you can see during the period when restrictions were imposed, completely flat. Performance after partial upliftment of restrictions, again still flattish. Okay, but here understand, in the second half, somewhere here, this was again start of Russia-Ukraine, somewhere around Jan 2022, because of which the market sentiment also went bad. But have a look at this. This is a line. Okay, here you can see somewhere around December 20 versus somewhere around March or whatever, Feb 22, almost flat. Okay, now in the same time frame from December 20 to August 21 to March 22, one of its peers, ICICI Bank, how did it perform? Have a look at this. December 20 to August 21, completely in an uptrend. Correct? Even August 21 to March 22, this was kind of sideways, but then you can see if you can compare December 20 with March 22, it's pretty much returns, right? Huge returns, I must say, almost from 450 to 500 levels to almost here I can say around 700 cash basket level, right? So good returns, ICICI Bank had given in the same time frame. What about Bank Nifty? Bank Nifty was also going up, complete uptrend in the first half. Second half, sideways. Second half, all have not done that great because, as I mentioned, Jan 2 Feb 2022 cash pass, Russia Ukraine had started. And here what I've done, HDFC Bank divided by Bank Nifty. This is one chart. HDFC Bank divided by Bank Nifty. So basically, if you see here, this is completely in a downward trend. What does it mean? Whatever is the up move by HDFC divided by Bank Nifty. Now, so Bank Nifty if Bank Nifty outperforms, it means denominator is higher, and that is why it will keep on falling. So here you can see, in simple words, if you don't understand what is HDFC Bank divided by Bank Nifty, in simple words, it means that HDFC Bank clearly underperformed Nifty. Which Nifty? Bank Nifty. Okay. So is this point absolutely clear? Just quick yes or no so that I can proceed with understanding the chart of Kotak now. Okay. Till here is it clear? Yes. So clearly we understood that post restrictions, before restrictions, Kotak was giving a nice up move. Post restrictions, still partial upliftment, sideways. Partial upliftment to full upliftment, still sideways. After that, whatever is the performance. Okay. So now we have to understand at what level is Kotak at. Okay. Because you'll be like, Rachana, till now you have been a shade negative while talking about this. Yes, I am, because what I've tried, see, I always try to present an unbiased view and try to tell you as to how the news can impact the stock. Okay, but now I'm going to tell you something, some silver lining. Okay, now if you see here, Kotak Mahindra Bank weekly chart, this is around 2021, once, twice, 3 times here, 4th time here, 5th time here, and this is the 6th time. It has seen a good support in this range, somewhere around 1626, 1645. This is a very good range of support. Okay, is it at this crucial level right now? Yes. Can it take a support here? Probably yes. But if it does not, then that's a bad news, because this is a long-term support zone which it may break. This is on a weekly chart. Okay, now look at the next chart. This is a monthly chart. Okay, and if you see here, this is clearly like a descending triangle. Okay, only if you look at this descending triangle. And here again, this is a monthly chart. This though is again a support somewhere around similar levels, right? So here you can clearly see it is at an absolute crucial level right now. If this level is broken, then there can be a further fall in Kotak Mahindra Bank. Okay, till here. Now, I had received some queries that what about Polycab? If you were to see, I'll share my screen again and then I will show you Polycab post whatever happened. We had done a live stream for Polycab also. Okay, so 1 minute. Let me share my screen. Okay, now we see a Polycab. Oh, big fall, huge fall here. Dar. Okay, from here it has almost gone up to almost up to all time high, 45% up from its lows. And the high point was around 5,700. It's already at 5,600 right now. So can't the same thing happen with Polycab? Understand two different points. Okay, let me show you Paytm also now. Why Paytm? Understand the logic. I'll stop sharing my screen. Understand why I'm giving you this logic. Okay. Action has been taken against Kotak Mahindra Bank. Okay. Action has been taken by RBI. Polycab was an income tax thing. There was no non-compliance with any regulator ka requirement. Okay, of course, income tax ki chori is not accepted. I'm not saying that. If that be so, okay, again, nothing has been proven. If you remember, we have talked about this in absolute detail in our live stream that I had done at that time. If you remember, I had shown you the order also where they have not mentioned also about Polycab. Okay, but I'm saying if they have actually understated their sales, if they have understated the profits, then what happens is that there is a big question mark about the governance. Okay, does companies act, or does MCA, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, do they say that you are not allowed to onboard new clients? Was such action taken against Polycab? Now you are not allowed to sell wires, you are not allowed to sell cables, you are not allowed to onboard new clients. Was such an action taken against Polycab? No, their business operations were not hampered. Question was about disclosure of information. Okay, Kotak May, it is about non-compliance of requirements of the regulator. This is a different case. Don't compare. These are wrong comparisons. If I were to compare, आपको compare करना ही है, तो I would have compared number one with HDFC Bank, which I did. And still, if you want to compare one more, I may compare it with Paytm. Okay, why Paytm? Again, a similar thing. RBI had told them to do something. They had not done it. RBI took a strict action. And if you see here, for Paytm, so it was like 20% cut first day, another 20% gone second day, another 10% gone third day. And after that, you see here, it is in the similar zone. Correct? It's in absolutely the same zone, this box only. Okay. In such a scenario, what happened is that unless and until RBI releases all the restrictions, till then the stock again has gone in a sideways trend. Same like HDFC Bank. Absolute sideways. But HDFC Bank, we did not see such a huge cut. Paytm first has seen such a huge cut and then it is going sideways. Okay. So I hope you have understood this big difference. Don't make a mistake of comparing wrong things. Okay. So what we learned in this whole discussion, what we learned in this whole live stream, correct? Number one, we understood what is the basic case study. Okay. And then we understood the overall growth in banking. This is like basics of stock market. Correct. Then we understood how can it impact the bank. We have to analyze this. Then we did how we didn't go into fundamental analysis per se as such, but some very basics about understanding the core business of the bank. How much is digital, how much is physical branch, this that we did talk about it. The most important point we talked about was the technical analysis right now. And technical analysis, we compared that with HDFC Bank. We did talk about Paytm, we did talk about Polycab, and we also talked about Kotak Mahindra Bank being at what level, and if that level is broken, that would be like a long-term support that would be broken. Okay, so again, if you were to understand all these points, your basics must be absolutely right. Your analysis should be right. So again, those who want to absolutely, kya baat hai, kya baat hai. Kalpesh is saying, smash the like button if you loved the analysis till now. Definitely smash the like button. And those who want to invest in knowledge, technical analysis course link has been pasted by Pooja ji. Uh, BOSM link also has been shared by her. So we will be posting this in our pinned comment as well. And as we did for last 1 or 2 Thursdays, a special coupon code which gives you some additional discount is live stream. Okay, that is one more coupon code that we have activated with with a shade higher discount. Okay, so those who want to invest in knowledge, be it basics of stock market, be it fundamental analysis, be it technical analysis, it's something like pro investor membership, so definitely you can use this coupon code, and this coupon code will expire today at 12 midnight. So just this is going to be live only for the next 2 hours. So I hope you take full advantage of this and definitely check our courses and use the coupon code livestream. Okay, with that, let's move on with the next news, which is also very very important. And with that, I when I checked this, Rajaling, Rajalingam says 1500 plus watching and only 30 likes. Seriously? Yes, even right now it's like 240 likes. People, I think me and my team, we try our level best to give you maximum understanding in the most simplified way. Likes to bante hai. In the last 3 4 Thursday live streams, I did not ask for likes because I said, Abhi, wo to people might have understood that as a ritual, but people always keep on forgetting. They tell me that we just keep on listening to what you're saying and then we forget to smash the like button. At least 50% people, we talked about so many points, and we are also going to talk about Idea FPO, for which I have been receiving so many requests. But in spite of me telling for such a long time, smash the like button, hit the like button, 1,500 people watching, 409 likes. People, this is this is very demotivating. Not done, not done. Okay, we talk about so many concepts and stocks and news analysis every Thursday. Like button is free, of course. That has to be smashed, right? Okay, chalo, 439 likes, at least 500 likes. That will be like one third, and then I go ahead with the Idea FPO thing. Very interesting analysis also done for Idea FPO. Last 40 likes remaining. People, hurry up. <clears throat> 486. 526. All right, all right. ठीक है, chalo. So with that, let us continue with one more very interesting discussion, which is about Vodafone Idea IPO. There have been so many people who keep on asking me. Last Thursday live stream also, people were saying that should we invest? Should we invest? Okay, I'm going to share my view. Some people might disagree. I am okay with that. I always say that just because two people have different viewpoints, that is why the market exists. One person may feel that this stock is not that great. Other person may feel this is such a great stock, and that is why they have opposite views, and that is why the market is going to have one buyer and one seller, right? So today I will tell you my thought process on Vodafone Idea. I know it did help some people. For those who invested money in the Vodafone Idea FPO, they made around what 15-20% in just few days. Happy for them. Enjoy, party. Why not? But now let us have some basic discussion about their fundamentals, because I love to check only fundamentals. Aage kya hoga, what are the management plans, is that we do check, but not at such. See, I am a type of an investor who feels that once things start becoming more visible, that is when I invest. Okay, I would not invest at a rock bottom price, and I am okay not buying a stock at a rock bottom price. Why? Because No one knows, number one, whether this is rock bottom or not. And number two, we don't know till what time will it remain in a sideways trend. It has to give a clear breakout, and only then I'm interested in a specific stock. Because management will do this, management will do that. Whether it really turns out, at least I am a type of an investor when I see that, so at least one result, one quarterly result, they have shown amazing numbers, wherein their vision is now turning into reality. Okay, having a vision is a good thing, but I am not a type of an investor who just bets on the vision and goes ahead. I try to see whether that vision is turning into reality or not, at least one quarter, whether I can see some good numbers or not, and then I go ahead with the detailed analysis and investment maybe in that company, right? As of now, have a look at this. Vodafone Idea, ARPU, average revenue per user, 145. Hmm. Bharti Hexacom, which is one of the recent listing, that also has 197 ARPU. Reliance in Jio Infocom 182 ARPU and Bharti Airtel 208 ka ARPU. Okay, for those who are a part of our 21 days fundamental analysis challenge, they already know what is ARPU. We have talked about this, but just in case if you are not, that's okay. ARPU is basically an average revenue per user. A customer, say from one customer, how much is the average revenue that you generate, and it's one of the very important parameters that one should check for telecom companies. Okay, now how much is the client base or the customer base? 215 million. Okay, for Idea, 26 million for Bharti Hexacom. Okay, it has a very small presence, northeastern regions and Rajasthan. Okay, Bharti Airtel 345 million and Reliance Jio 470 million. So way better numbers for beat Bharti Airtel, beat Reliance Jio. Okay, okay, I understand that. Yes, the overall issue was nicely subscribed, and retail investors also, they got money 100 I mean 100% over it got subscribed, a little bit more than that. What was management going to do with that, or what is management going to do with that funds? Number one, they say we are going to set up new 4G sites. Number two, expanding the capacity of existing 4G sites. Number three, setting up new 5G sites. Okay, plus they're mentioning certain deferred payments, so they're going to pay certain deferred payments for spectrum to DOT and GST. There are 2175 crores, so they're going to raise money from investors, and they're going to pay the payments to, going to make the payments to DOT and GST, to the DOT, and GST thereon will also be paid along with that. General corporate purpose. Okay, Idea is expected to roll out 5G in 6 to 9 months after FPO. Okay, now what are they doing is that, okay, they are going to set up new 4G sites, setting up 5G sites, paying money. Okay, okay, understood. Now important is everything good? Let's take few basic points. Okay, just to save on time, I've taken screenshots of screener and I'm going to directly show you. If you have a look at this, what is profit before tax number last 2 years, and TTM last, so TTM trailing 12 months, 29,000 crores loss. March 23, 29,000 crores loss. March 22, 28,000 crore loss. I understand that uske 2 saal pehle it was 61,000 crore and 44,000 crores. Okay, but before that it was 18,000 crore. Before that it was 6,000 crores. Before that it was 800 crores loss. So loss has not decreased drastically in the last 2 years. Okay, number one. Number two, if I were to check the borrowings of this bank, borrowing stands at 2,40,000 crore rupees. Huge borrowing. Wait, I understand that telecom is a capital intensive sector, right? And generally telecom companies do have a high debt. Okay, so generally we say, right, 2:1 debt to equity ratio is okay, not more than that, but typically telecom companies will have a shade higher than that. Now, if I want to check debt to equity ratio, I cannot as such because their equity is negative. Why am I saying equity is negative? Because equity does not mean only equity capital. Equity capital plus reserves. When I, for the ratio purpose, when I say debt to equity, equity is like shareholders funds. Okay, and shareholders funds includes capital plus plus reserves. Okay, so here you can see minus 139,623 plus 48,000. So your equity number itself is going to go into negative. So debt equity ratio, bad, absolutely bad. Okay, Borrowings also, if you see here, that has gone up from 1,25,940 crores to 2,40,000 crores. So it has doubled, almost doubled since the last approximately 4 years. So big increase in the borrowing as well. Now, if I were to check, okay, idea is it a good idea? What an idea, Sarji? Question mark. So for that, if I were to compare, some people say I'll compare Idea and Airtel. Are Baba, their size itself is very different. If you see a market cap for Vodafone Idea is 69,117 crores. 69,000 crores. Okay. For Airtel, it is 7,93,687 crores. Is that a big one? Yes. If you see net profit, Idea net profit was in negative almost 29,000 crores. Airtel is positive 12,287 crores. Okay. Now, if I were to just go to screener also, I'll quickly open screener. And if I search for Airtel. Now, if you see here, for Airtel, let's go to the balance sheet. Now, their debt to equity is positive. Here also, this is more than 2. This is around 3:1 debt to equity ratio. 217 divided by 76. 75 3 is a 225. नाही कळालं नाही तर चालते काही हरकत नाही. I just added 74 plus 2. I know it is 76, but for simplicity of purpose, I took 75. 75 into 3, 225, right? And this is shared less than that. So it's a debt to equity ratio of less than 3:1. In that case, still okay, not bad. Plus, if you see their borrowings, agreed, their borrowings have also increased, but they are able to maintain the profitability. It's not that their profitability is being eaten up by the whole interest point. It is not. If you check profit compounded sales growth, TTM is only 10%. But if you check the profit growth, that is 57%. Even 10 years profit growth is still not bad at 15%. All in all, just to cut the discussion short, whatever I'm trying to make is that Airtel ka fundamentals is way better than Vodafone Idea's fundamentals. If you believe that telecom as a theme can really rock in the next few months / quarters / years, I as an investor who would be happy to take a little bit less risk, why not a Bharti Airtel instead of Idea Vodafone? See, I'll also share you now. I'll also show you technically Idea. Okay, have a look at this. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, have a look at this Vodafone Idea. I will also do 1 week chart for you. 1 minute. See, 1 week chart, still same range. Higher range. Sorry. So if you see here, this is back to weekly. So if you see here, I'm just drawing Alt T. I'm just going to, this is like a small up move. Okay, just fatafat drawing this. See, it has been in the same range since 2019, people. Since 2019, same range. From what, 6 rupees? It will go to somewhere 12, 18 rupees. Again, same, na? From 6 rupees to what? To 12 rupees. Again, back to 4 rupees something. Again, up to 15 rupees. Again, back to 6 rupees. Again, up to what? 17, 18 rupees. And right now, it is somewhere around 13 rupees. Are Baba, and in the same time frame, exactly so we will take, I mean, even if you see here, in from 19 to 25, in 5 years, it has been in exactly the same range. And if I were to compare this with Airtel, 5 years data, kahan se kahan gaya Airtel? Have a look at this. Is 2019. From 2019 to here, such a huge jump in Airtel. I hope you're understanding this. Okay, so see, there are few people who say I like to, you know, invest in aaj kuch tufani karte hai stocks. Okay, if that be so, I always say, right, such stocks, same, I will treat them like my investment philosophy in cryptocurrency. Okay. Have I invested in cryptocurrency? Yes. How much? My party fund amount. This is just a revision for you all, okay? For those who forgot what is a party fund. What is a party fund? It means that if I were to go out for a party, okay, and if I'm like, okay, I spend easily 10,000 rupees in one party, and I'm okay with that, as an example, okay. In that case, 10,000 rupees is my party fund. Okay. How many such parties do I make? One party per month. In that case, I can do 10,000 rupees into, let us say, five parties. I'm going to do 50,000. I can invest in that stock. So no party for next 5 months in that case. Okay. So instead of going out for a party, you have invested in that stock. So this should be like your excess money. You're okay even if you lose that. Badha to badhiya, ghata to bhi no problem. Casino funds is what Super Tarun says. Absolutely, like a party fund, right? So please don't invest. I mean, of course, everyone's call. Ultimately, I'm not here to advise. Everyone knows I don't give any advice. But genuinely, if you ask me, I feel I showed you the numbers, right? I showed you the numbers. Airtel is clearly a winner as compared to Idea. But those who feel ask kuch tufani karte and they want to go with Idea, your choice. Please don't over invest in any stock like this where the ideas are yet to turn out into reality. Okay. Okay. Before I move on to your questions, like I told you, I don't give any advice. Fraudsters, day by day, they are becoming more and more creative. Earlier they were using only images, now they are also using my videos. Unless and until you see that it has come from my channel with a blue tick, please don't fall prey to these fraudsters. If you can see the fraudsters, the person who is running the ad, their name will be totally different. My photograph will be there, but their name will be totally different. Okay. So please don't fall prey to these fraudsters. They are going to say that, we'll give my photo and on that text is written that something multi-bagger and this that will give nonsense, what 1,000% returns and faltu this that. Please don't fall prey to that. I don't give any stock tips. Besharam hai fraudsters. uh, what to do? I've already filed a complaint with cyber police. I am in touch with Meta, but the problem is that if we take down 20 links today, fraudsters come out with 30 new links next day. So I'm fed up with them. Unfortunately, YouTube per bhi they are coming up. So I could see certain ads on YouTube as well. So feels bad that people are doing such things, but can't help, right? What I tried, whatever is in my hand, reporting about this, filing a complaint with cyber police, everything I've done, okay, but can't go beyond that, right? Okay, chalo. So I hope basic points are clear and just exactly. I know, very disheartening to see these things, but kya kare? Exactly. WhatsApp channels are being promoted. People asked to join some WhatsApp groups, and a lot of people can get cheated in this way, right? So please don't fall prey to these fraudsters. You also share that awareness amongst your friends, right? Okay. Anything else? Quick questions. It's already 10:15. Fatafat time chala gaya. HAL shown some good trend. What's your take? Fantastic stock. Defense की तो party अभी शुरू हुई है. So it will be good to see how this stock performs in the future. I like this stock fundamentally. One company which can benefit out of Idea FPO is Industar. They have huge dues from Idea. Now recovery is possible. That's what I'm trying to tell you, right? This is all possibilities. If I know for sure that this is one stock wherein I can see that the fundamentals are good and they have been showing good results, I would want to check that stock. I mean, I would be interested in that stock more rather than some other stock. But anyways, if some people feel that right, I can invest some party fund, everyone's choice. Hi Rachana, as per stock of the month video, you had mentioned you hold 6.1% stake in Reliance Industries. Where did you get the information? I'm unable to find. Are you're unable to find? It should be there in their annual report because we take information from annual report, from the management presentation, from the management con call. We would not share anything which is just kahi suni baate. But I will write this, Ashwin, and we'll try to share this information with you. If it should be there in the annual report, though, in the investors, it should be there. So Reliance. Okay, but you also check simultaneously, Ashwin, in the annual report. Kalyani says AB Capital rounding bottom in weekly time frame. Let me check. AB Capital. Yes. Very good. Let me share my screen. Fantastic. So if you see here, this was a gap. So this is where it should close above this tomorrow, because tomorrow is the weekly closing. Ultimately, it should close above this. So there could be one more hurdle here. Okay, this is like the all-time high for the stock in that case. And after that, it can be much more fun. Okay, same group, like Idea. I mean, Aditya Birla Group only. Idea is also Aditya Birla Group. Okay, good, good. Who was that? Kalyani, I think. Good, Kalyani. Sale, cup and handle on monthly chart. Onkar. Okay, let me check Onkar. You can either say cup and handle, or you can also say it's like an inverted head and shoulder. Oh my god, so many drawings on sale already from my side. Like a cup and handle, like an inverted head and shoulder on a monthly chart. This chart is actually really interesting. If I were to remove this drawing and also this, see this, completely in a downward trend. It has actually broken above that. So very interesting chart, sale. uh, do add it to your watch list for sure. Okay. Even I'm tracking this. I don't hold it in my portfolio, but yes, have been watching it very closely. Yes. Oh, Prasanna says, ma'am, what about Prasanna has been member for 48 months? Kya baat hai, Prasanna? Ma'am, what about solar industries? Your view, please. Bought it uh, in stock of the month. Okay. So I think that has been also performing very nicely. Solar industries. Oh, ho, 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 ho. क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Share my screen. This was our stock of the month. Wait, I think more than a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. No chance. I mean, it's just going high, creating a base, again going high. So, see, it's something like this. Goes high, forms a base, again goes high, again forms a base, again goes high, kind of a base, and again it's going high. So, it's I mean, by the way, those who don't know about this stock, this has got nothing to do with solar. Huh? It's into explosives. Okay, but very fundamentally strong stock. Ashwin, you should find it. Ranjit ji is also mentioned. I just saw his comment right now. Check money control is what he's saying. I'll also see if it's there on screener also. I'll just hold on for a second. Screener, pay, Reliance, Industries, investors. Uh, mm, can't see it here. We have taken it from mostly from directly annual report only. Can't see it on screener right now, at least. Possible on money control. We'll check. Okay. Anyways, Priyanka says Polyplex RSI 62 MACD crossover volume high 3 white soldiers on daily chart. क्या बात है? Let me share my screen. Polyplex. On which was it? Daily, weekly, what? Oh, we have not mentioned that. Let's see one day. One week. This has been the fall, and I've talked about this many times, but just for a quick revision: high, low, high. I would say this low, high, low, another high, low. So this is the immediate previous high. I would want this stock to close above 1116, and then I would say that okay, immediate previous high has been taken out. Then I'll be more interested in the stock. I'm not averaging the stock right now. Okay. Sher Puttar is saying, hey, I asked earlier as well, how can I learn the basics so that I can understand business language and start investing with you? Uh, you can't start investing with me because I don't run any advisory service, but yes, you can learn from me. And exactly for that purpose, we have our courses, which is like right from basics of stock market to futures and options. And just in case if you have any course related query, by the way, if you are a bit confused as to which course should you be taking, because the problem is that good problem to have, but my website has more than 8 courses which are listed on our website. So sometimes people do get confused which course could be done first, which could be done next. So this is our office number 9022196678. So just in case if you're not sure on which stock name, beg your pardon, which course should be good for you, in that case, you can definitely contact this number, and my team will guide you with which course suits you based on whether you have beginner level knowledge or intermediate level knowledge, advanced level knowledge. Okay, ma'am, do you have any plans to create a platform to suggest swing trading calls? No, no calls from my side ever. All right, it's 10:24. Last 1 or 2 minutes, maybe. Gopal Krishnan says, "Respected ma'am, I have joined 21 days challenge. You and you are enlightened our knowledge base. Kya baat hai? Any views on Canara Bank as they hope for 1:10 shares? Your views, please. Canara Bank, I'll just check. How does it look on the charts? Looks good on the charts. Wow, it does look good on the charts. But I've not, to be honest, I've not checked this fundamentally. Okay, so do the fundamental analysis and then maybe you can take your call. Okay. Any other quick question? I'm just checking. Hi, Virender. So many new members joined in today. Let me just check. Viewer activity. I can see Induri, AE, Shete, Craft with Nihu, Arunab, Pritam, Pranav. Oh, kya baat hai, kya baat hai. Hemanji, as always, comes up with nice, cute stickers. I'll share the screen to show the sticker that he has sent today. A super sticker. I hope you can see this. Fan, number one fan. Hashtag one fan. Kya baat hai. Thanks, Hemanji, for that super cute sticker. Okay. Bodimala Reddy, welcome to memberships. Gaurav, welcome. Ram, Pro Editor, Sukanya. Sukanya is already a member. That's a question from her. Okay, from her side. Okay. What is the question? Sukanya says. Sukanya. Fancy diesel seems to have broken the cup and handle pattern on a weekly time frame. Your views on this? Am I correct? Okay. Chalo, let us check. on CDSL. Okay, I'll share my screen. Not a cup and a handle per se, but here you can see that here it was forming a nice base. It broke out, and here it was going sideways, but it has come out of it. In fact, sorry. In fact, sorry. Excuse me. Here, if you see, it can be treated like an up flag also. This could be like a pole, and this is like the flag and breakout. It can be seen as an up flag. Volumes are also great, very good volumes. CDSL looks interesting. पूजा जी, paste the link please for Sherry ji. क्या बात है? Okay. See, exactly. That's what we checked, right, Mohammed? Very nice. Mohammed, I had not seen your chat, but exactly that's what we talked about right now. CDSL flag and pole pattern breakout. Absolutely. IRCTC, cup and handle. Let me check. Yes, but the breakout is not yet visible. Not a clear breakout for IRCTC. All right. Geo Finance, amazing. I mean, I've talked about that stock in our stock of the month, how to analyze that stock so much in detail. It's fantastic, fundamentally. Aster DM, I have not checked. I'll have to check it. You will check. I mean, you have to give your views on technical analysis. Today, I've taken only those questions wherein they have given very nicely about technical analysis, cup and handle pattern, flag and pole, and this and that. I've taken only those questions today. I know even I'm getting irritated now, Ranjiji, that it's going close to 5 million for a long time. It's a big consolidation near that, not giving a breakout. Let's see when it happens. But very happy to share with everyone that my Marathi channel is closing out on 1 million. And I had started my Marathi channel barely 2 years ago. And very happy to see that a channel with a regional language where I knew that the audience size is going to be way lesser than my English channel. Still, I took the decision of starting Marathi channel. So that is right now at 9,96,000, 9,97,000. So hoping to hit 1 million in the next 3-4 days. So happy for my Marathi channel now. All right. Chalo. All right. Okay. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's live stream. It's 10:30 by the clock. I'm sneezing. I'm not sure whether I should go for an ice cream party or not today, but let's see. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's stream. 2 very nice discussions that we did today. One was about Kotak Mahindra Bank. Second was about Idea FPO. And the likes have also reached at least 815. If possible, still if someone was waiting to see whether the whole live stream is good or not, I hope you have now at least understood. You got a lot of inputs during today's live stream. So if you did, don't forget to smash the like button. I'll see you on the next Thursday. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye. Before that, ice cream will reduce the cold. Please go. Okay, Dimple. I'll go, I'll eat, and I will share the photograph on Instagram. All right. See you, everyone.